Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony had, before all of this whole thing happened with the shrine thing and all of that, there was, Ebony had a summit. It was an accounting summit, okay? And she was the main speaker and the main convener of that summit. As we are hearing, if the information is correct, they said Ebony asked the Lion of Odua for money for that summit. Because she was the convener of the summit is organized to give credit to, of course, the project and some of the things that KBAC is doing. Now, as the convener of the summit, she was supposed to kind of really fully sponsor it and also give money to, an accounting firm and all of that. And they had, given her everything that they will be needing. She submitted that thing to the Ooni of Ife, waiting for approval. The 1 came, no approval. The 2 came, no approval. The 3 came, no approval. The 4 came, no approval. Normally, if the money is too much, they will vet it and they will say, okay, this is what the palace will bring forth. As we are hearing, if the information is correct, though, they said she submitted everything to the Lion of Odua. Lion of Odua, instead of giving money to Ebony to go and do, they say, Lion of Odua pass money through Adetutu. According to Ebony, who the hell is Adetutu in the scheme of things, for crying out loud? Adetutu, what have you done to KBAC? Ebony was saying that what Queen Naomi is sowing, Queen Naomi will reap. That here is Queen Naomi that is encouraging Adetutu. That they think she is bad, but Queen Naomi has not seen badness. And Queen Naomi said, you think that I am the owner of my strength, but you have not seen strength. Anybody who will plan evil for me, my God will fight that. Did you not use your mouth to say my Ori did not open me up for you to read? You said it. Did I tell you to say it? No. Was I there? No. For you to know the kind of person I am. The Ebony's frustration reached its highest point when she went directly to the Ooni of Ife to ask for funds for the summit she had been preparing. They said she went, to the Lion of Odua to ask for funds for the summit that she had been preparing, okay? She had already spoken to a few people in the palace about it, and some of them had hinted that the Lion of Odua might not be willing to handle it the way she wanted. But Ebony decided to take the bold step herself. She felt that if she presented her request directly, the Lion of Odua would see her commitment and give her the funds she needed. Now, they say when she finally made the request, she expected a clear yes or all, at least some encouragement. Instead, the Lion of Odua told her that the funds would be made available, but would be passed through Adetutu, the new priestess. For Ebony, that statement was like a slap in the face. She had expected to be recognized directly, to have the Onis and trust her with that responsibility. For crying out loud, it is my summit. It's got absolutely nothing to do with Adetutu. And so what is the meaning of this? They said KBAC just told her that the money was going to go through Adetutu. Now, this ejection became even more painful because it was not handled in private. Others were present. They saw the Ooni or the Lion of Odua shift the responsibility away from her. Ebony later, complained bitterly that he could have told her in private, or at least given her some respect. For someone who had once held a strong place in the palace and been trusted with sensitive matter, to now be sidelined and publicly humiliated broke her down completely. She left that meeting in tears, and even though she tried to cover it up, the palace staff who watched her walk away knew she was broken inside. But a lot of people are saying there must have been a very good reason why that happened. a very good reason. Yes, it is true that, you know, the Lion of Odua is very upset with her right now. It is true that the Lion of Odua may not trust her or some of the things that she is doing right now. But they said there was a spiritual implication to what the Lion of Odua did. Okay. Now, they said when she got back to her quarters, she could not hold her emotion. She kept asking why the Lion of Odua had to treat her that way. She called some of her friends and poured out her anger, saying that he had taken everything from her, and now even, you know, the ones that truly belongs to her, like, you know, she was the one who initiated that accounting summit and everything. Yes, they said it was her summit and everything. Why the sponsorship would come from Adetutu is what she does not know. But a lot of people are saying that the Lion of Odua must have done that because of maybe a spiritual. They must have told him something that could have happened at that time if he had released that money to her, that it will have a spiritual, you know, explanation as to why, you know, the Lion of Odua did that. They said the pain quickly turned into anger. Ebony said she could not continue to stay in a place where her effort and loyalty were no longer recognized just because she made one small mistake. She began making calls and arrangements to leave the country within a short period. She had packed her things and decided to travel to the UK, telling those close to her that she needed space to clear her head and escape the shame. She didn't even want to be around when, you know, that summit was happening, but she still came for it. With her head tall and all of that. The struggle, okay, has been real. Like, it's been a very big struggle for her. And that is why they continue to say, there are some people that you do not fight. If you try to fight them, everything about you will go down the drain. I think that person, one of them, happens to be Olori Naomi. That fight, all of the pain that she went through, the pain that Ebony put her through, everything came back to Ebony. Big time, big time, big time. Ebony has gone through so much. Ebony has seen, like, Ebony has suffered the level of humiliation, the bad mouthing, the everything. This, you know, few days or more, that babe has gone through so much. Everything that she built with her life, with her hopes and everything. One night, everything just got destroyed over what? Jealousy, envy, because look at, you know, Dr. Lizzie. Dr. Lizzie is there, also married to the same man. No competition, no stress. She's just enjoying herself. Her marriage is sweet. The man has regard for her. The king has regard for her. And all of that. What else would you want? You see one thing, envy can ruin everything for you. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.